The clink of crystal glasses shattered the air as my sister's laugh, sharp, mocking, cut through the murmur of the upscale restaurant. "Oh, Daniel, you actually thought she loved you." Her words dripped with venom, her manicured nails tapping the linen tablecloth like a predator toying with prey. My wife, Claire, sat across from me, her face pale, her eyes darting to the floor. The chandelier above cast fractured light across her diamond necklace, a gift I'd given her last anniversary. My mother, seated beside her, sipped her wine, lips pursed, saying nothing. The silence was worse than the laughter. We were at Lucille, a Michelin-starred restaurant overlooking the city's glittering skyline. I'd booked the table months ago for our 10th anniversary, a night meant to celebrate love, family, unity. Instead, I felt like I was drowning in the plush velvet chair, the weight of their gazes pinning me down. My sister, Elise, leaned forward, her smirk slicing deeper. "Come on, Dan. Don't play dumb. You've seen the signs. The late nights. The work trips." My throat tightened. I wanted to scream, to flip the table, to demand answers. But all I could manage was a hoarse, "What are you talking about?" Claire's hand, resting on the table, twitched. She didn't look at me. The restaurant hummed around us, waiters gliding like ghosts, the scent of truffle and seared foie gras thick in the air. But the world had narrowed to this table, this moment. My mind raced back, sifting through memories like scattered puzzle pieces. Claire's phone buzzing at 3 a.m., her quick excuses about client emergencies. The way she'd started wearing perfume again, a musky scent I didn't recognize. The way she'd pull away when I tried to hold her, blaming stress. I'd rationalized it all: work, fatigue, life. Love makes you blind, doesn't it? Or maybe it just makes you a fool. "Daniel," my mother finally spoke, her voice low, controlled. "Don't make a scene. Not here." Her eyes flicked to the other tables, where couples and families dined, oblivious to the bomb detonating at ours. "A scene," I snapped louder than I meant. Heads turned. Claire flinched. "You're all acting like I'm the idiot here. Just say it. What's going on?" Elise leaned back, crossing her arms. "Tell him, Claire. Or I will." The air felt thick, like I was breathing syrup. Claire's lips parted, but no sound came out. Her fingers twisted the napkin in her lap, shredding it. I wanted to reach for her, to pull her back to the woman I'd married, the one who'd laughed with me over burnt pancakes, who'd cried in my arms when her father died. But the woman in front of me was a stranger, her eyes glassy with something that looked like guilt. Or was it fear? "Claire," I said, softer now, pleading. "Talk to me." She swallowed, her voice barely a whisper. "I didn't mean for it to happen, Dan. It just did." The words hit like a fist to the chest. My vision blurred, the candlelight on the table warping into streaks. "What did?" I asked, though I already knew. The truth was a blade, hovering, ready to fall. "It's Michael," she said, her voice breaking. "Michael, her coworker. The charming, broad-shouldered guy from her firm, always lingering too long at office parties." I'd shaken his hand a dozen times, smiled, trusted. My stomach churned. "How long?" I asked, my voice flat like someone else was speaking. 6 months, she whispered. 6 months. Half a year of lies. Half a year of her slipping into his bed while I planned this fucking anniversary dinner. My hands shook, and I gripped the edge of the table to steady them. Elise was watching me, her eyes gleaming with something cruel, like she was enjoying the show. My mother just stared at her wine, as if she could detach herself from this mess. "Why tell me now?" I asked, my voice rising. "Why here, in front of them?" I gestured to Elise and my mother, who suddenly seemed like conspirators in a plot I hadn't seen coming. "Because you deserve to know," Elise said, her tone smug. "And because Claire was too weak to tell you herself." "Elise, stop," Claire snapped, her voice finding strength for the first time. "This isn't about you." "Isn't it?" Elise shot back. "You think I haven't seen you sneaking around, acting like you're still the perfect wife? I'm sick of it. Dan's my brother. He deserves better." "Enough." I slammed my hand on the table, rattling the silverware. The restaurant went quiet, every eye on us. I didn't care. You don't get to play hero, Elise. You've always hated Claire. This is just you twisting the knife. Elise's face hardened, but she didn't back down. Maybe I do hate her. But I'm not the one who betrayed you. The word betrayed hung in the air, heavy, final. I turned to Claire, searching her face for something. Anything to hold on to. Is it true? Asked my voice cracking. Do you love him? Her silence was answer enough. My chest ached like my heart was trying to claw its way out. I wanted to hate her, to scream, to walk away and never look back. But love doesn't work like that. It lingers, even when it's poisoned. I didn't mean to hurt you, Claire said finally, tears spilling down her cheeks. I still love you, Dan. I got lost. Lost. I laughed, a bitter, broken sound. You didn't get lost, Claire. You chose him. My mother cleared her throat, her voice cutting through the tension. Daniel, perhaps this isn't the place. No, I interrupted, my eyes locked on Claire. This is exactly the place. You all wanted to air this out in front of everyone, so let's do it. I stood, my chair scraping against the polished floor. The restaurant's opulence, marble pillars, gold-trimmed plates, felt like a mockery now, a stage for my humiliation. But then I noticed something. Claire's phone, resting on the table, lit up with a notification. A name flashed across the screen, Michael. My blood ran cold. Without thinking, I grabbed it. Claire lunged forward. Dan, don't. Too late. I swiped it open. Her passcode hadn't changed in years. The message was short, but it burned itself into my brain. Babe, you told him yet? I'm waiting. The world tilted. I held up the phone, my voice shaking with rage. Waiting for what, Claire? For you to leave me. For you to run off with him. Her face crumpled, but she didn't deny it. Elisa's smirk faltered, and even my mother looked shaken, her composure cracking. I could have thrown the phone, could have screamed, could have let the anger consume me. But instead, something colder took over. I set the phone down, leaned close to Claire and said, You're not the only one with secrets. Her eyes widened. What do you mean? I hadn't planned to say it. Hadn't even admitted it to myself. But the truth clawed its way out, sharp and jagged. 3 months ago, I said, my voice low, steady. When you were working late, I went out. I met someone. It was one night, Claire. One stupid, drunken night. I hated myself for it. But I didn't tell you because I thought we could fix this. I thought I could fix us. The table went deathly silent. Claire's mouth fell open, her tears stopping as shock took over. Elisa's smugness vanished, replaced by something like disbelief. My mother's glass froze halfway to her lips. You cheated, Claire whispered, her voice breaking. Yeah, I said, the word tasting like ash. And I'm not proud of it. But at least I didn't spend 6 months lying to your face. The restaurant's hum returned, oblivious to the wreckage at our table. Claire stared at me, her eyes searching for the man she thought she knew. I didn't recognize myself either. Turned to Elise. You wanted to humiliate me. Congratulations. But you don't get to play saint. I looked at my mother. And your silence isn't neutrality. It's complicity. I grabbed my coat, my heart pounding, and walked out. The city lights blurred through the tears I refused to let fall. Behind me I heard Claire call my name, but I didn't stop. Let them sit in the ruins of their ambush. Let them choke on their own regrets.